And he could there do no mighty work, save that he laid his hands upon a few sick folk and healed them, right? He could in his own country, check this out, in his own country, he couldn't do mighty work, right? In his own country, right? So what God is letting you know is you have to, I know you love them. I know that you grew up with them. I know that you've been with them for a long, long time. But what God is letting you know is the people who are speaking negativity in your life, you need to get from around them. The people that speaking negativity in your life, I don't care how long you've known them, you need to get from around them. Because they're preventing you from walking in the fullness of your potential. As long as you keep them around you, you will not be able to fully experience the blessing of God for your life. Because, check this out, because at the end of the day, what they say does affect you. I know we try to act hard. I know we try to act like we got it all together, and no matter what people say, it's okay. But the fact of the matter is, when you hang around negative people, you become negative. In the business world, even in the self-help world, do you know what they say? They say if you want to know where you're going to be in 5 years, look at the 5 closest people around you. That's where you're going to be.
Oh, you said it.
If you want to know where you're going to be in 5 years, look at the 5 people who are closest to you. That's exactly where you're going to be. And some of us, hey man, I go to the gym all the time, bro. I'm with you. And some of us, if you pay attention, check it out. If you pay attention, right? The people you've been hanging around, if you look at their life, your life mirrors theirs. The same habits they have, you have. The same things you have a problem with, they have a problem with. The same hang-ups they have, you have. Amen? Amen. And as long as you choose to keep these people in your life, you will not do any mighty work there. You will not realize your full potential there. Sometimes you have to change your circle. Sometimes you have to change who you hang around with. It's not that you don't love them. Hear me, man. Hear me. Notice that Jesus didn't hang around his mom and his daddy. He didn't hang around his brother. As a matter of fact, his mama and his brothers came to him. Remember, they came to him and they asked for him. And Jesus said, who is my mother and my brothers and my sisters? But the ones who do the will of God. Meaning for him, what he determined to be his circle were the people who did the will of God. He determined in his heart, I'm going to surround myself with people who are going to do the will of God for their life. They may not be perfect, but they're trying. They may not have it all together, but they're moving forward. And as long as I'm with someone who is moving forward, I'm going to be moving forward. So you need to find some people that they may not be perfect, they may not have it all together, but they are moving forward. They're doing something with their lives. They're growing. They're progressing. They're not in the same place that they were last year. Yeah, you may not like everything about them, but the fact of the matter is that they're moving forward, and you need to start moving forward. And as long as you're hanging around people who are stagnated, who are staying in one place or going back, you are going to be stagnated or moving back. We need to change our circle. Why do we determine in our hearts to hang around people who reject us? Why do we determine in our hearts to hang around people who do not accept us for who we are? Why do we hang around people who do not love us for real? Amen. We know that they don't love us for real. That every time we don't do something that they don't like, every time we do something that they don't have an agreement with, all of a sudden they don't want to talk to you no more.
Right.
Well, hold on, I thought I was your friend. I thought me and you was family. I thought me and you was boys. I thought me and you was girls. If me and you homeboys or homegirls, then you should be with me no matter what.
Amen.
You should be my friend no matter what. You should love me no matter what. You should have my back no matter what. You should not be celebrating. You should not be celebrating or laughing at my downfall.
Amen.
We have to change our circle. We have to change the people that we hang around. Because they are the biggest detriment to your dream. If you know, we said this last week. Notice, Abraham didn't see the promised land until he let go of Lot. Mind you now, Lot was family. Lot was his nephew, but Lot was causing confusion. Amen.
Amen.
Lot was causing confusion. As long as Lot was around, they was fighting it in the camp. I know God right now is showing you that one person that for some reason, every time they come around, there's fighting in your camp. You have peace all through the day until there's one person. I'm going to look at the wall. I'm going to look at the wall. That one person. That one, no, for some reason, your day go good until they call your phone.
Oh.
Your day go good until you see they update on their Facebook. Your day is good up until you see that. Amen.
Amen.
But we determined to stay hanging around these people. Why? Why? Why should we hang around these people when we know they mean us no good? Amen. I'm sorry to harp on that for so long. But I wanted you to see something. These people are causing you to not be able to do any mighty work. Aren't you tired? Hear this. Because it says, save, check this out. Save, hear what I'm saying. Save, he laid his hand on a few sick folk and healed them. Healing is a form of restoration. Okay? Aren't you tired of only experiencing the restoration of things that you lost? Aren't you ready to graduate from that level and to go into a place where you're getting things that you never had? I don't want to always be getting back what I lost.
Amen.
I don't want to. That's in the business world. That's called breaking even, ain't it? That's not good business if you're only breaking even. That's called you doing zero tax. If you're not paying taxes, that means something wrong. Because you ain't making no money. That means you ain't making no money. Amen. There is no profit. Aren't you tired of living a life where you get no profit? Amen. Where all you do is get back what you had and you didn't want what you had in the first place? Oh. You was unhappy with that, but you keep on getting that one thing back. Aren't you tired of that? Amen. Aren't you ready to go to a level where you're getting things that you never had, but in order for you to get something you've never had, you have to do something you've never done?